All right, in this final video in the crash course on public speaking or presenting, I want to talk just briefly about peer reviewing. So in this class, for each of your graded speeches to actually be graded, you have to do a peer review on 2 other students' work. This first speech, the presentation, the other student's not going to see your peer review. I'm going to give you some feedback on that peer review, and then from here on out, the students you'll see each other's peer reviews. Okay, peer reviews they do 2 things, or I see them as doing 2 things. The first is they get some extra feedback when done well. They get some extra feedback to each of you on how your presentation went. And that's important. But maybe more important is when you do a peer review, you're forced to be a critical listener, to listen for all the elements of the speech that we're being assessed upon in this class, and to try to hear them. And then you have to assess them for the other student. That pays you dividends. That's really good for you. And 1, teaches you how to be a better listener, more critical listener, but 2, it gives you a critical lens to assess your own speeches through, because you've had the experience of looking at other people's speeches. I can't tell you how difficult it is to watch yourself speak, but the more you watch others, you realize when you're watching yourself that we all make the same kinds of mistakes. And if we're better at identifying what those mistakes are in others, we'll become better at identifying them in ourselves, and we'll improve our presenting. So that's the reason why we do the peer review. 1, to get each of you extra voices in your feedback, and 2, to help your own critical listening skills so that you can prevent or improve your own communication. All right, so with that said, the thing to remember here is that be kind to each other. Try to offer suggestions that are, 1, humble, because probably if you're identifying something that's going wrong, it's probably something that you have trouble with yourself. 99% of the time that's the case. So be humble in how you point it out. And then make sure in your reviewing that you're offering suggestions that are improvable. They're not things like, oh, I just don't like your personality, or I don't like your topic, right? But instead, there are things about how their topic or a person's topic could reach you. Share ways in which to improve, not just ways in which things bothered you. And boy, couldn't society benefit from that. All right, that's that for this week in your crash course on public speaking or presenting, and I'll talk to you all later.